just wanted to hear your sexy voice. I keep thinking about your strong hands around my body. It excites me so much. I love you.
Is Johnny there?
That's his first question.
Right? Why would he ask that? Is Johnny there? It's like, no. Okay, yeah, I love you too. It's like...
Welcome to the Shade Cinema Podcast. I'm Chris, and this is my good friend Aaron. We are doing today The Room.
Yep.
It's for Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day, besides being a holiday for couples and a non-holiday for non-couples, it's
his birthday, everyone. Yay. Go fucking bombard the comments below. I know there's going to be tons.
Yes, there's going to be about 300 metric tons of comments.
Exactly.
So today we're going to do a bit of a different format. We're going to do more of a sort of a more reaction, but like it's not really a reaction, it's like an analytical thing. And we're going to do something different from everyone else who does The Room. Everyone else, whenever they do The Room, it's always a look into the movie and, oh, look how shitty this movie is. Oh, it's complete garbage. Oh, look at it, it's funny. Like Tommy Wiseau is a terrible actor, you know, like.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Like it's a.
I disagree with all of that, but yeah.
Yeah, but this version of The Room review, I guess, an analysis of The Room, is not going to be about how shitty the movie is, but actually talk about the aspects within the movie that is actually sort of reflective on real life scenarios and real life events. So before we actually do start, I do want you guys to leave a like.
Ballsy.
And subscribe to the channel. Usually it's the other way around.
And comment happy birthday.
And comment happy birthday.
Go fuck yourself.
So we're going to start with our first scene. And just want to say, like, I don't own any of this. This is all owned by Wiseau Films. I did not create this film. This is just a big ass disclaimer. Please, please,
no.
We are admirers of your work. So we're gonna start off with this one scene. This is at the beginning of the movie.
Hi, babe. I have something for you.
What is it?
It's just a little something.
Just a little something. It is sped up, guys, by the way. That's why it's more intelligible.
Johnny, it's beautiful. Thank you. Can I try it on now?
Sure, it's yours.
Sure, it's yours.
Wait right here. I'm gonna try it on right now.
But here's the problem with a lot of what he's doing, and we'll see it. We'll see it in a bit. Actually, like, it's an important scene. Hold on, we're gonna shitty acting incoming.
Wow, you look so sexy, Lisa.
Oh, it strikes so hard not to.
I'm drinking water.
Isn't it fabulous?
I would do anything for my girl.
Okay, pause right there.
Did the music?
But pause right there. I don't know if you noticed what he said.
Isn't it fabulous?
I would do anything for my girl.
Okay. So pause. Okay, so Johnny would do anything for Lisa.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that, like, if you give, in this case, he gave a gift to Lisa, and he didn't actually. What did Lisa actually do to kind of, I guess, deserve
or earn it
or earn that gift?
Yeah.
And usually you have to. You have a gift, like whenever you give a gift to someone, it's usually because they either earn something, they earn it, or it's their birthday, or so there's like a special occasion. But something like a red dress like that, I'm sure that's like quite pricey, and buying gifts like that, like on the regular or on like just as whatever, just to like appease your woman, it's not the best thing to do. Because if you do that, then it's like she's gonna start expecting that more and more, and then whenever you give a gift that's not as extravagant, she's gonna
be disappointed. Yeah,
she's not only gonna be disappointed, she's gonna be like, oh, like you bought me this and that last time. It's kind of like if you take a girl out on the first day, you take her out to like a really expensive steakhouse, and then everything else has to like reach that level at least to a certain extent.
It's hard to say.
But I'm saying on the first date, you know, like,
but you expect something nice on the first date normally. I feel like if you downgrade from that, like, it's fine, you know. It's like, I mean, dude, people in their relationships, like, a lot of the time all they do is like chill at their place.
Sure,
you know. So
sure,
like,
but like usually if you do that, after a while, like the romance and the excitement from a relationship dries up because all you're doing is the same thing every single time.
Yeah.
So in this case, in the case of Johnny, he is buying her gifts. There's not a single instance where they go out on a date. There's not a single instance. Like they've kind of settled down relatively at this point, and you'll see the consequences of that later on. So let's continue.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Wow, look at you.
It's from Johnny.
Anything for my princess.
See, that's what I mean.
Danny, don't ask a question like that.
How much was that? Like, obviously, that's like an expensive gift, like I said before. But anything for my princess.
Anything for my princess.
Like, that's an important aspect that we're gonna have to talk about.
Yeah.
If you're doing anything for, like, I get, like, if obviously you gotta be able to protect and provide and stuff like that. It's important. But if all you're doing is buying gifts and shit, then it's not really gonna.
Yeah.
It's not really gonna.
You just keep
go over.
spoiling her.
Yeah, like
she's not doing anything to
Yeah,
deserve it.
exactly. And the house is a mess. Like, she hasn't cleaned it. So we're gonna skip over. There's about a 55-minute sex scene.
Oh my god! By the way, I hope like the people watching this, like, they've actually seen the movie. you
Yeah.
know?
So watch the movie before you continue on, because like it's hilariously bad. If there's a screening in your city or near wherever you live,
March 3rd in Montreal, we're gonna be there.
we're
celebrating
gonna.
the 20th anniversary.
I'm telling you, this is gonna be the fucking funniest shit ever.
Dude. That's what I'm talking about. I can't fucking wait. And don't forget to bring your spoons.
Oh yeah. Trust. We bought like, I think what, like
3 packs.
3 packs of spoons, and we ran out like halfway through the movie. And also, here's another tip: sit like
Relatively close.
2-3 rows behind the front row.
Yeah.
So then, whenever people throw their spoons, they're we don't have necessarily quarterbacks in that movie theater, obviously. So they throw the spoon, and some of them line in your seat. So then it's like you have recyclable spoons, and then So if we see you, then
Oh, hi, Mark.
okay. So we're gonna move on. This is the scene where Lisa and Lisa's mom talk about Johnny and whether or not like he's fit or whatever as a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't love him anymore.
Why don't you love him anymore? Tell me.
He's so boring.
Pause. Okay, so what does he mean by it? What? Okay, well, here he's going.
Bruh. What do you mean by that?
Like, what do you think she means?
Like
What-
when she said that's
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
I think his dick's too small. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine if that was the case, though. No.
I mean, like the way he fucks her, like he fucks her where her hip is, so
Her belly button.
maybe his dick's too big, bro.
But why does she think that he's boring? Because I mean, listen. First of all, like just mention again, if you haven't seen the movie, everybody laughs at this film because like everything about it is like hilarious. But like we're actually trying to break down, because like he did put thought into like the storyline. Like there's a reason why he wanted the characters to behave this way, and we're trying to figure out like how can we relate this to like
real life.
you know. So I think what he had in mind for this, because especially considering that he's not often home, and like you said earlier, like he's always willing to get her anything, like she's his princess, right?
Yeah.
So if you're constantly giving her gifts, like even if she doesn't deserve it, but you don't do anything exciting with her either, like you come home, give gifts, you sleep together, go to bed, next day go to work, you're not keeping the relationship exciting.
Exactly.
Even if you're providing for them, there's nothing else that you bring to the table, you know. So it's like it gets to the point where she's just tired.
She's bored.
I mean, like, they've been together for 3 and 7 years because
it keeps changing. Like it's like either 5 years, 3 years, 7 years. But like if but here's the thing, she's like probably mid-20s. So if let's say she's 25 and they've been together for 7 years.
But like imagine you're together for, let's say, 7 years.
And he's like 55.
And every day it's the same. Every day
Yeah.
it's the same with, you know, so it's
It's
like,
routine.
I understand, it's routine. You start getting bored, you know? It's just funny that the way that it's brought up in the film, because it's like, you're introduced to these two characters. He's like very loving, like he brings a gift to her. You have like a sex scene, and it's like, you think everything's happy. She smells the roses and he goes off to work. And then the very next scene, which is this,
Yeah.
she suddenly is like, I'm so bored. It's like, it doesn't make sense.
Obviously. But
From a film
yeah,
standpoint,
of
but
course.
like it makes sense why she would be bored though.
I mean, there was a well, listen, like we can't really show it because obviously,
Yeah, of course.
but they're in the at the end of after they're done fucking, and then like he's in like basically the frozen state after he busts a nut. You know the right, like he was finished, and then he was done, and then there's a part where she's like, as she's like turning back around.
Yeah, and she looks at him.
She looks at him and she's like, kind of like
in disgust.
Like not disgust, but like she's a bit like, damn, like fuck, like shit.
Like I could do better.
Like
or...
no, like she's kind of like, is this it? Is this like the end of it all? Like, is this how it's all going to culminate into? Is this the rest of my life? You know what I mean? So let's continue on.
Well, you've known him for over 5 years. You're engaged.
Over 5 years, okay.
You said you loved him. He supports you. He provides for you. And darling, you can't support yourself. He's a wonderful man, and he loves you very much. And his position is very secure. And he told me he plans to buy you a house.
That's why he's so boring.
Okay, pause. So did you notice there? Like she said that he's so boring.
Yeah.
But the reason why he's so boring is because he provides all the security.
Yeah.
And then like, but here's the thing: when a woman's young, like her, and she's like young and attractive, whatever, they usually try to seek as much like thrill as possible.
Yeah.
So then when they get to like age 29, 30, that's when they realize like I'm not as attractive.
Down.
Yeah, like because they realize like I'm not as attractive as I used to be. Because like usually as women get older, they tend to be less attractive in comparison to younger women who you know now have all the attention of the men. So it's interesting the contrast in mentality. Lisa wants the thrill, while her mom is telling her, like who's a lot older.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
is
because
telling
of
her
the age difference. So that's how she approaches it.
Yeah. So the way she approaches it is mainly through security. So
Right.
women who are usually older, they want to like 30-ish, they want to settle down.
Yeah.
And then around like 35 to 40, they get kind of interested in the thrill again because they get bored of like the housewife lifestyle. And then around the age of 45 to 50, that's when they're kind of like, okay, we're back into security mode. Like, oh, I just want security. I just want to be secured and married to a man or whatever. And that's the mentality that Claudette has, which is Lisa's mom. And Lisa's mom has Lisa's wife. So, yeah. So, like I said, the mentality is very different because of the age, and you can see like the both points that they're trying to make. So the ideal is to have sort of like a middle ground where there's a security, but there's like a sort of a risk of
There's no thrill in the relationship.
Exactly.
Like she's searching for it. She's looking for a bit of that danger, that fun, right?
Exactly.
But he's not providing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think another point to mention, especially considering that she's so young, like I feel like, and everything's given to her, she doesn't understand the value of money.
Exactly. Yep, that's 100%. Yeah.
So it's like, so for her it's like she receives everything and expects more, even though like she didn't do anything to deserve it. And it's like buying a house, it's like, okay, so what? He's already given me so many other things too, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I have a house now, he's gonna give me another one. Like, so
yeah,
what?
to like she's like, whatever. It is what it is. Like to her it's like, oh, whatever. It is
exactly.
What it is. Okay, so we're gonna continue.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't mind living with him.
Well, you can't do that. Have you talked to him about it?
But wait,
No.
sorry, 2 seconds. Because like, I love here because she mentions it's like, I don't mind living with him. But she's talking about like wanting to leave him. So it's like, it's clear like his intentions. It's like.
Her intentions.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Her intentions, it's like.
What do you mean by that?
She's like, she likes the fact that she's like being provided for and she likes protection. But she's going to seek the thrill elsewhere. So it's like, she doesn't mind staying with him, but lying and then cheating on him with someone else, you know?
So there's a... All right, this might get some heat, but there's a online personality named Rollo Tomasi. Okay, so Rollo Tomasi, he wrote a series of books called The Rational Male.
Okay.
And he wrote this basically like sort of a thesis of intersexual dynamics between men and women. And one of the things he says was like there's like kind of it's called alpha fucks, beta bucks. So the alpha is the kind of guy that all the women want to like procreate with. Right, the strong, like the guys with the 3 6s, right? The 6 feet, 6 pack, and 6 figures, and
6 inches.
That's like it's interchangeable. So like that's like the odd one out. So it's like that's the kind of guy they want to procreate with, and then there's the beta buck side. It's called hypergamy. So women. So the basic concept is hypergamy, and so it's the idea that women want men who are of higher status, because then that brings them into higher status. And he explains that there's the two aspects: is the alpha fucks, which I just explained, and the beta bucks, which is basically after she's had the fun with the alpha, she tries to settle with the beta who's going to be faithful to her and whatever.
Okay.
But because he's more of a sure bet.
Yeah.
But oftentimes a lot of women, they get bored of the beta very quickly, and which is what you see here. Yeah. Like I know I don't really like to use the word alpha and beta because it sounds really, really cringe.
Yeah. I know.
But
like if we're gonna separate the categories.
Yeah,
like,
but you can't say winner and loser, because you have to separate. There has to be a distinction. I don't think it's as simple as like alpha's the winner, beta's the loser. Yeah. It's I think much more complicated than that. I did talk about this in the Alien review about the different social hierarchies and stuff.
Yes, that's true. I remember.
So yeah, we're gonna. So like she said before, like she doesn't mind living with him.
I don't mind living with him.
Well, you can't do that. Have you talked to him about it?
No. I don't know what to do.
Well, he's a wonderful person. And he's getting a promotion very soon.
See, she's still talking about
he
like
bought you a car,
securing.
He bought you a ring,
bought a
clothes, whatever you wanted.
Exactly.
Now you want to dump him. That's not right.
Did you see that? Like you said before, she doesn't appreciate it because she got a car, a ring, like clothes, whatever she wanted.
She doesn't understand.
And she's like, whatever. Like it is what it is to her.
I've always thought of him as my son-in-law. You should marry Johnny. He would be good for you.
That's why she's bored.
Yeah.
That's why she's bored. That's why a lot of chicks like they like to date, like no, they don't like to date, but they fall in love with psychopaths and shit like that. Like for example, Jeffrey Dahmer. He's a gay guy who would literally like he would kill other men and then eat their body parts and then dump them into acid. Like that's how fucked up he was. Yeah. And then when he got arrested for all that shit, he was getting love letters from chicks. He was like, I'm serious.
I haven't seen the series.
No, but like no, this no, that's not in the series. Like I'm talking about like in real life.
Oh, okay.
He was actually getting love letters from women.
No. I know, like it's a real story, but like, you learned that from the series.
No, I learned this. I researched Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't research, but I watched a biography of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Interesting.
On YouTube. Biographics, very good series.
Okay.
So we're gonna continue.
You should marry Johnny. He would be good for you.
I guess you're right about that.
She's talking about it on a...
Of course I'm right. I know, man.
Look.
I wasn't born yesterday. I'm glad you're listening to your mother. Nobody else listens to me.
You're probably right about that, Mom.
Well, I'm glad you're listening
fucking
to your mother.
savage.
What the fuck?
Listen, I gotta go. Like that? But you remember what I told you, okay? Mm-hmm. Bye-bye now.
Bye now.
Like she doesn't care about the advice. You know how when you're young and you hear advice from older people that's very sound, but you don't listen to it because you're just young and arrogant? That's pretty much what happened here. You should marry Johnny. He would be good for you. Whatever. Like you get everything you want. But she doesn't want that. She wants the thrill. She wants the excitement. And who does she turn to? Spoon! I'm kidding. For those that don't know, there's you can see right here, there's spoons in the fucking frames. So what happened was they were on the set and they needed there was just a table that was empty and they needed to put pictures and stuff, like some form of furniture. So Tommy Wiseau goes to a furniture shop and he buys just picture frames, and the picture frames, like the regular still images, are just spoons for some reason. And so that when he got to the set, they were like, shouldn't we change these out? And he's like, no, we don't have time. So he just put them there and like left them there, and now it's like the biggest meme of the fucking movie. But like besides the whole.
Oh, hi, Mark.
So let's move on. So she calls. Who does she call?
Hello?
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hey, baby.
Yeah, I'm very busy.
Yeah, I'm
What's
very
going on?
busy. I'm in
I
traffic.
just finished talking to my mom. She gave me this big lecture about Johnny.
Look, we'll talk about it later. I told you I'm very busy.
We'll talk about it now. Whenever you say we'll talk about it later, we never do. I can't wait till later. I want to talk right now. You owe me one anyway.
Okay, all right. What do you want to talk
Furious,
about?
furious.
And he's suddenly not busy anymore.
Yeah, like.
So why Mark?
What? Well, it seems based on their conversation and Mark's reaction to it, that this probably has been going on for a lot longer than we think.
I don't think she was cheating on Johnny before this.
Of course, but I'm saying like they were probably.
She's been thinking about him for sure. She's been
Like-
thinking about him from beforehand.
Yeah.
But like they've spoken to each other like behind Johnny's back. That's for sure. Maybe without like Mark didn't have the intention of like going behind Johnny's back, but Lisa for sure did.
But then again, we can also argue that Mark is just really clueless because based
He
off
is.
of,
Oh, no, big time.
based off of scenes
he's
later
a
on.
fucking idiot.
No, he's 100% a dumbass.
He's like
Like,
fucking
literally-
idiot.
Literally, there's a scene later on in the movie where she brings him up to the bedroom to make love, and then he's like, "What's going on here?" Like obviously,
She brings him all the way upstairs.
obviously you're gonna fuck. What's going on here? Fucking dumbass. We're moving on. Subscribe. Remember, like and subscribe to the channel, guys.
Ballsy.
She's a stupid bitch. She wants to control my life. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm gonna do what I want to
Well,
do.
Perfect timing.
Bitch. You owe me one anyway.
Okay, all right. What do you want to
Okay.
talk about?
She's a stupid bitch. She wants to control my life. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's it.
Oh, she's so.
What do you think I should do?
What do you think I
I
should
mean,
do?
why do you ask me? You know, you've been very happy with Johnny. What do you want me to say? I mean, you should enjoy your life. What's the problem?
Maybe you're right. Can I see you tomorrow?
Okay. All right, how about noon?
I'll be waiting for you. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Wait, can you pause?
Yeah.
I also want to mention here, like, especially in the scene, I find it interesting how women have tendencies of hearing what they want to hear. So it's like she's been getting.
What do you mean by that?
She's been getting all this advice from different people.
Yeah.
So, for example, Mark has been telling her that like
Oh,
you're very happy with Johnny, like just settle with him, whatever. Like her mom's saying the same thing about like Johnny's good for you, be with him, and then like the small like moments, like for example, Mark, he's like you should just enjoy your life
Oh, it's
out of
interesting.
everything, right? So it's like that's what she picks up. She's like, yeah, you're right, I should do that, but like disregarding
Everything else. Yeah,
you know?
that's smart. That's interesting.
I'm not sure if I can't remember if her mom said anything about like just her enjoying her life, if there was like a small line like that, but like you notice how like everything she said was
we're
about-
gonna talk
yeah.
about that a bit later. So
okay.
basically, like she's very selfish in her intentions, and look at her face. I know the quality is really poor, guys, but like look at her face. Like she's just really thrilled. We're gonna analyze a bit of body language. All right, look at her face. Look how much her face lit up.
Yeah.
As soon as she saw that
Yeah,
it
that's
was him.
because of the natural light that floods in after.
I'm gonna cry.
So it's interesting because look at her face like
Yeah.
before. Not smiling, and then as soon as she sees him, bam, big smile. Right, that's a big indicator of interest.
Hi.
Look, she's looking at him up and down. She's looking at him up and down. Look at her eyes.
Hi.
Looking at him up and down, up and down.
I'm fine.
That's a indicator of interest. Whenever
Okay, dude, we need to like break down
No, I'm
every
serious.
single gesture.
Yeah, no, but I'm
So it's
serious. Like,
oh look, she's interested. Like no shit, she wants to fucking sleep with him. Like
yeah, but like if you look at, you can obviously, but I'm saying that you can pick up on body language
Yeah,
very
yeah.
easily, and like, and obviously like she's touching him stuff. He's so clueless. Fair use.
it's like, wait, did I pay for a lap dance?
He's so. Why does he look like Jesus? Is that so loud?
Ewan McGregor. Oh my gosh.
Ewan McGregor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's hot in here.
I'm telling you, YouTube, there's no titties here, okay? It just.
Do you mind?
Do you mind?
No.
See, that's where he fucked up.
Well, of course
See?
he fucked. Like, what the fuck? He's just like staring her down. She's like getting unchanged in front of him.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not even like. There's hardly any resistance. Look.
What a shitty friend.
Bro, like, just look at his. Okay, now we're gonna again, like I said, analyzing body language. Look at his face, right? Look at his face. Looks down. Looks up, right? So usually that's a discomfort thing. It's like when you can't look at someone. Probably it's usually like a discomfort thing, but it's also like she's.
No, it's also interest.
It's also interest though, but it's like you can be uncomfortable but also interested at the same time. So let's sing. Look at his face, right? So he's turned on, right? Now she's touching him. Hold on.
You can see it.
I mean, the candles.
What candles?
Music.
What music?
Sexy dress.
What sexy dress?
so
Music.
we're gonna play this again.
I mean, the candles, the music, the sexy dress. I mean, what's going on here?
See, he's a fucking dumbass. You fucking stupid. You fucking idiot. Obviously there's intention here.
Oh man.
This is why you can't be friends with motherfuckers who don't get bitches, bro. Just saying.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're telling me that this guy can't get bitches.
Listen, anyone who can get bitches would know within like 5 seconds whether or not a girl's interested.
Yeah, but I think no, I agree with you. And like, yeah, obviously it's wrong, but you have to also take into account that like, it's like very shitty writing. But
I get that, but like
okay,
I'm saying,
no, I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, taking that into account, he is clueless because like in his mind, Lisa's faithful, you know, and he's with Johnny. She's with Johnny. So it's like, he's like, okay, what's actually happening here, you know? But yes, like I agree with you that like, yeah, he's a fucking dumbass. Like, why the fuck is he still sitting there?
Yeah, no, but listen, we all know good-looking guys who aren't very good with women, who don't pull because just the way they behave and the way they act. Like he's quite awkward. You can tell.
Yeah.
The sexy dress. I mean, what's going on here?
So, is that it's on his lap?
I like you very much. Lover boy.
What are you doing this for?
He still looks at it as a fucking meme. Fucking dumbass. Seriously, like grade A dumbass. Like seriously. Oh my gosh. So like,
dude, if your girl did something like that to me, if she made it all the way there some fucking how, if I didn't already
like
leave at that point, I would throw her off my lap. Like I'd make her fall to the ground and fucking leave. Like no chance, bro. Seriously, I'd tell you right away.
100%, and I'd expect you to. Okay, I'll do the same thing for you, bro. But like this guy's a shitty friend. I swear to God, he's fucking terrible. I swear to God, bro, I can't stand motherfuckers like this. Like he'll sell out his friend for a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy, if you go to a club and you're trying to hit up on some chick, he'll compete with you over that chick.
Oh my gosh.
He's that kind of motherfucker, bro.
That type is fucking terrible, bro.
He's that type of motherfucker, bro. He'll AMOG you. Alpha male other guy. That's what it is.
Yep.
So yeah, so he's either he's really clueless. No, I think he 100% knows. He 100 either he's clueless or he knows, but he's trying to entertain the idea and he's wrestling with it in his mind.
Yeah. Or maybe he's like at a certain point in his life where he's like fed up, like you said, like he just can't pull. And he's like, he's really maybe dry. This is my shot.
Because he does talk about another chick at some point in the film.
But it was like way before though. Like that was in the past. Is like
no, yeah, but it sounded like
talking phase. And
yeah,
like
but it sounded like maybe
out.
yeah, but it sounded like maybe it was like recently, sort of.
You think so? Huh?
Maybe.
Anyways, well we can go through it after. Yeah.
So let's move on.
What's the matter? Don't you like me? I'm your girl.
Like, I'm your girl.
Why? Like, bro, what? Wouldn't that mean that they were probably doing something beforehand?
I guess.
Bro,
maybe.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. Don't have friends like this, bro.
Yeah, but like, who the fuck? Like, she said, I'm your girl. Bro, Tommy wrote this. Tommy wrote this in the fucking skit.
That's fucking true. That's fucking true.
I mean, like, how does that make sense, bro? I mean, yeah, I know he.
But we're looking at it through like a literal sense. Okay?
Yeah,
like
I know.
we're not taking into account how shitty the writing is.
Yeah.
We're just taking into account like, okay, how is this somewhat reflective?
Right.
Like obviously it's not like perfect. It's not a perfectly written fucking. It's not a Shakespearean fucking play.
No, fuck you. It's a masterpiece. This movie, it's
a masterpiece of shit. That's what it is. So.
Well, whatever.
So let's move on.
Johnny's my best friend. You're gonna be married next month.
Now he resists when she's
He's like,
on
oh
it.
yeah, Johnny exists.
Yeah, oh yeah. Johnny's my best friend.
Johnny's my best friend. All right, you're gonna be married next month. Come on.
Come on.
Forget about Johnny. This is between you and me.
Fucking hell. Look, he's still entertaining the idea in his head.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm leaving now.
See, now he's trying to resist.
Please don't leave. Please don't leave. I need you. I love you.
I love
I
you.
don't want to get married anymore.
Okay, like that's so unrealistic.
No, come on. No, you could. Like
That is so unreal. For a girl to tell a guy, I love you like that?
Okay, leave this.
Right away, like, yeah.
Keep this in mind, right? This is not a guy he just randomly met.
I get that.
This is a guy who's probably been in her life for a long time. And she probably liked him from the start, but grew to really like him over time.
No, but dude,
but that happens, bro. That happens. It's like, imagine, it's kind of like, you know, when there's two people, there's a guy and a girl, and they're in the, like friends,
yeah.
and they both kind of like each other, but they still remain friends because they're both kind of, they don't want to go all the way, or they both date other people in the meantime or whatever. Yeah. And then when they finally get together, it's really intense. You get what I mean? It's really, really intense because like all of that energy, all that sexual energy and that passion and that attraction finally comes to a head and it just explodes. And that's why it's fast, right? Like for example, Pam and Jim from The Office, when they, you know, did their thing, when they got together, it's like they immediately they clicked almost immediately.
Yeah,
and
they were best friends for 3 years though.
But that's the thing. So like
she's only been thinking about him. Like they barely interacted. Like
No, but I'm saying they barely interacted in the fucking movie, but we don't know what happened before or after.
I'm assuming that they didn't interact as much. Like
like the way he reacted, it's like, hey baby, like what, come on.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a bit listen, it's still a bit of a stretch, but like still, like I would say it's doable, but there's a lack of context that we don't know.
I guess.
And she's not naked there. She's not naked. YouTube, she's not naked. I'll blur out everything below her neck in the name of God, okay?
I don't want to get married anymore. I don't love Johnny. I dream about you.
Damn.
I need you to make love to me.
Damn.
I need you to make. I don't want you to. I need you.
Everything's gonna be fine. I promise.
Everything's gonna be fine. See, now pushes her off, right? And betrays his friend. Fucking dickhead. Fucking dickhead.
Stupid.
They proceed to bang on the staircase. If you want to see that, go on theroommovie.com and buy it. Don't do it like us.
The Blu-ray.
Why do you think Mark was seduced by Lisa? Do you think it's because he doesn't get bitches?
Like that's the point I made earlier. I think that's part of the reason.
Or he had a dry spell.
Like, yeah, as a guy, a weak man. This is the definition of a weak man, where his momentary needs just take over, and he doesn't think logically of the situation, you know. And he's like, so right away, it's like if it doesn't click to you that like what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah,
there's something wrong with that. He's going with his instincts right away. It's like he's not stopping himself. He's trying to resist. He's showing that he is trying.
It's token resistance.
Yeah,
like it's nothing that like he, like nobody would actually, like, it doesn't, like, oh, it's just resistance, like, oh, I tried, but like whatever.
Yeah, it's,
you know what I mean? It's like when it's like, here's the thing about most chicks, they don't want to seem like hoes. Unlike her, she's a hoe, right? She literally, like,
she belongs to the streets.
But most chicks, they don't want to be seen as that. So what they do is they try to put as much, like they try to put some form of resistance in front of you, so that.
No, but
initially, I mean.
Yeah.
So that, like they don't sleep on the first date. We sleep with you on the first date or whatever, second date, whatever. But the whole point is so that like the sex is the man's fault. He just like, I just happened in the moment. Oh, it just happened. They kind of want to do it like that. They don't want to be responsible. In her case, she initiated it. She engaged it. She's a piece of shit for that. So yeah, that's we're gonna move on. Do you have anything to add?
The 90% of the sex scene is just Mark moaning while laying on top of her and not doing anything, and then it ends with him saying, "Why did you do this to me?"
Didn't you like it? That's not the point.
Of course, what do you think? They already put my ideas into practice. The bank saves money, and they are using me, and I am the fool.
I still love you.
You're the only one who does.
Okay. Let's hear that statement again.
Using me, and I am the fool.
I still love you.
You're the only one who does.
Okay, two
Did
things
you see
to
her
say about
face?
this.
Okay,
right
go
away
ahead,
she's
go
like,
ahead.
this guy.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
two things to say about this. For one, she when she says like, "Oh, I still love you," she's like feeling a bit sorry, but at the same time, I think like she's also a bit happy to hear that, because it also proves her mom wrong.
Yeah.
Because her mom was saying that he's gonna get a promotion soon. So it's like, he's very good for you. Like, stay with him, he will provide. And now she's like, oh, okay. Right away, it's like she's wrong on that count. So it's like another excuse for me to leave him.
Mm-hmm.
And then second, so like where you just pause, where he said like,
you're the only one who does.
You're the only one who does. Like after she said
like,
that I still love you.
Yeah.
It's like
her face just squinted down.
Right. Like I think.
And I'm the fool.
Oh, look.
I still love you.
Big smile.
You're the only one who does.
Goes back down.
Yeah.
See, like here's the thing about chicks. They want to be with the kind of guy that can get other women. You understand? So it's like, because it's a social proof. It's a social proof, right?
Like, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I don't think that's necessarily the application here in this exact situation.
I know, but I'm saying like if here's the thing, if she's the only one who likes him,
right,
then she's gonna eventually fall under the peer pressure that, okay, nobody likes this guy, like, oh, he's a loser.
There's that, but there's also the fact that when someone says that, it shows that you don't have any self-respect. I mean, in my eyes, and I feel like girls see that the same way as well. And if you don't have that self-respect, if you don't love yourself that same way, it's like, why the fuck would you care if anybody else liked you? If you're playing a game of pity and you're like, oh, you're the only one who does, like, please stay with me, whatever. It's like, feel sorry for me. That's another reason. It's like, that's a weakness. You're like, no, I don't want that shit, man.
Yeah, like you don't want to attracting women through pity does not work.
Oh no, absolutely
does not work.
Absolutely not.
At least you have friends. I didn't get any calls today. You're right. The computer business is too competitive.
Another reason. So she's like pointing it out.
Do you want me to order a pizza?
Well, that's the way we just put it. It's like, do you want me to order a pizza?
You're right. The computer business is too competitive.
No, but that's her. That's her work.
Do you want me to order a pizza?
Whatever, I don't care.
I already ordered a pizza.
You think about everything.
It's so random.
What's the matter? You all right? It's just a lousy promotion.
I already ordered.
Look.
You know what you need? You need a drink.
I don't drink, you know that.
See, he doesn't drink, but she's still offering a drink to him.
Yeah.
And that's a way to manipulate her, to manipulate Johnny.
But she's just racking up excuses.
Yeah.
Different reasons why, like, she should leave him.
Yeah.
Because she needs something to back it. Because
she can't just leave him because of whatever.
Like, girls,
she's already in her situation, it's already finished.
Like, girls act off of emotion, right?
Yeah.
But like they're obviously, they need to back it up with facts too. So it's like they're gonna think that like, okay, I don't want to be with this guy anymore. Let me give reasons why he isn't right for me, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, he didn't get his promotion. So that way, like, he can't provide for me at the same extent that my mom was telling me he can.
He says he doesn't drink, but now he's drinking.
Doesn't drink, but now he's drinking. What else was there? The pity.
Yeah.
Right?
He's boring.
Yeah. Boring. He doesn't love himself enough to...
He's just trying to stack as much as possible. She's trying to basically disqualify Johnny before anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how Johnny's getting fucked right here.
Yep.
You know what you need? You need a drink.
I don't drink, you know that.
I don't drink, you know that. 2 shots of vodka.
What is that?
Pretty sure that's vodka.
Vodka and what?
No idea. But she's mixing something, dude.
That's the whole point. He doesn't drink.
Don't worry about it. It's good for you.
It's good, for, you. See how she's
You must
manipulating
be
him?
crazy. I can't drink this.
Look.
If you love me, you'll drink this.
Damn. Right there.
Jesus Christ.
So if you love me, you'll drink this. She's manipulating him. So then to give, like you said, to give the excuse that she's looking for to eventually leave.
You're right.
It tastes good.
I know. Don't worry about those fuckers. You're a good man. Drink and let's have some fun.
Wait, I said past 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's not making him drink for the sake of drinking. It's so that, like, he could drink to the point where he's so drunk he forgets what happened so that she can then use that as an excuse to tell everyone that he hit her. Like, just want to clarify that for the people who don't know.
Next scene is going to be when Lisa calls Mark when Mark is in bed.
I miss you.
I just saw you. What are you talking about?
So clueless he is. Okay, so in the previous scene, Mark is there and he apprehends the criminal.
Just mentioned, why the fuck is there candles in the corner? Like, imagine being home alone. You're like about to go to bed.
Bro.
You're like, you're laying on your back. You get a call, and you just have like candles like casually just lit up. It's like, saw you. What are you talking?
Maybe
about?
maybe there's a power outage.
Yes, it just happens to be a power outage.
And he just so happens to have candles. but I think he might just be like jerking off or something. And that's like his like aromatic solution. For those who haven't played there's like a room tribute game, like an 8-bit room tribute game, and then and then you can go into Mark's bedroom, and it's like a bed that's like a shape of a heart.
Oh yes,
and there's
that's
like candles
true.
everywhere.
Well, that was the PewDiePie video, right?
But like there's a game on it. Right?
Yeah, no,
and
no,
the
I
whole
know, but
game
like
you have
he
to
brought
collect,
it up, I think.
Yeah, in the whole game you have to collect spoons. It's funny.
Yeah.
So.
I miss you.
Oh fuck.
I just saw you. What are you talking about?
I just wanted to hear your sexy voice. I keep thinking about your strong hands around my body. It excites me so much. I love you.
Is Johnny there?
That's his first question.
Right? Why would he ask that? Is Johnny there? It's like, no. Okay, yeah, I love you too. It's like,
No, but I think he might.
clicking.
It might just be like a deflection tactic.
How?
Like she's saying all that. Like, oh, is Johnny there? So I could talk to him.
Or just like bring up the fact that Johnny is still in her life. Yeah, I guess.
Maybe, but like.
But the way he asks it is
yeah, he's being a bitch.
clueless.
So yeah.
Is Johnny there?
He's in the shower.
God, I don't understand you. Why do you do things like this?
Like, motherfucker, you're involved in this just as much as she is, bro. Yo, I don't get. Why do you do things like this? He's literally a dumbass.
Because I love you.
Because
You just don't care, do you?
No, I do care.
See the way she manipulated him there.
Yeah.
She pulled back.
Yeah.
So let's say.
So that he feels
Why do you
bad.
do things like this?
Yeah.
Because I love you.
Because I love you.
You just don't care, do you?
You just don't care, do you? So it's like.
And he wants to show that he does.
Yeah. So now he has to prove it to her. Like, she's pulling back, and he's not like letting it go. He's like, no, I do care. So like he's going in. He's going in for the bait.
I don't understand you. Why do you do things like this?
Because I love you. You just don't care, do you?
No, I do care.
I do care. So he pulled back.
But we agreed. It's over between us.
I understand. It's our secret. But I still have feelings for you. You just don't care.
Very.
I do care.
I have to go now. I'll see you later, darling.
Don't call me that.
Okay, bye.
I did not.
Okay, wait.
Bro, it's the iconic scene.
We're gonna go back. So interesting how like she says like, oh well, like I still have feelings for you, whatever. So she's trying to keep him around, right? Like, oh, it's a one-time thing, whatever. He's trying to make it a one-time thing, but she's trying to keep him around.
Yeah.
So it's interesting the way like that's portrayed here.
Yeah.
You just don't care.
No,
I do care.
I have to go now. I'll see you later, darling.
Don't call me that.
Okay, bye.
Darling.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? I had a problem with Lisa.
Wait, do you want to mention how many times they had to?
Yeah, they had to probably reshoot this like like over 30 times, like 60. I think
67. No, it was like 67 times. They had to reshoot it.
Helicopter.
It was his first scene that they shot, and he just couldn't.
What is lie?
He wrote this fucking movie. He wrote the script. Like, he should know this. Like,
It's his fucking
dude.
script.
Oh
Anyways,
my god! And he
so-
says it like he doesn't understand it.
so this scene is like after a part where Lisa accuses Johnny of hitting her
Yeah.
to her mom. So now it's like them just talking about like chicks and stuff.
Wait, can I just say something before you play?
Yeah,
it? Like, just the fact that this scene follows like so soon after like Mark actually slept with Lisa, like it bugs me. Like, imagine I couldn't be able to look at you if I did something like that.
And he's just so casual about it.
Not only would I not be able to live with myself, like imagine facing you, bro, and not telling you that it happened.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a big.
like
secret.
look how chill he is,
He's just like, oh well, whatever.
right?
Well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You think girls like to cheat like guys do?
And he asks that question.
Yeah.
And then what's Johnny's response?
What makes you say that?
See, Johnny's able to kind of sense it. You understand?
Well, I mean, not he knows that something's up, but like I don't
Like-
think he could direct it to Lisa and Mark.
Like he knows he probably got involved in something.
He knows that Mark got involved in something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I don't have to worry about that because Lisa's loyal to me.
That assurance of thinking that Lisa's loyal to him is the reason why his downfall is so tragic.
Right.
Because here's the thing, you can't be always 100% certain that your girl's not going to cheat on you because you never know what's going to happen. And some people are just really good at hiding themselves. I'm not saying every girl cheats, but I'm saying that a lot of people, not just girls, but people in general are good at hiding who they really are.
Yeah.
And when they play sort of a facade in front of you, they can keep that up for a while. And especially her, like she seems like a very good liar and very good manipulator.
I mean, okay. Besides the acting, I
Yeah,
guess.
obviously.
But hold on a second. I want to say something. Like, because you mentioned how you could never trust them 100%. What did you say exactly about like you can never like fully believe that they're like faithful
No,
to
like
you?
yeah. Well, no. What I mean is like you should not expect that your woman will always be faithful to you, regardless, because let's say you never know, because like you said before, like a woman's emotion is like goes up and down very, very quickly, right?
Yeah, so that's the point I wanted to make though.
Now,
as long as you're able to read their level of attraction, like if you know full well like whether or not she's like more attracted to you, or like if it's like if she's like losing attraction, like if it gets to a point where you notice that like things aren't not that it's not working out, but if it's
not as
it's
sensual.
dumbed down, it's not essential as it used to be, then maybe you could start getting a bit concerned, but not to the point where you're not too suspicious, you know. But like, you know, just like keep in mind, you know. But like you can't just be oblivious to it. You can't just be completely ignorant and like think that like everything's perfect. Attraction levels fluctuate. It's never stable.
Absolutely. So that's what he's thinking, like, oh, she's always going to be loyal to me, whatever.
Yeah.
He doesn't recognize.
So that was his mistake.
Maybe she had red flags that he refused to recognize early on.
Do you think that he refused to recognize, or that he just couldn't? Maybe because he wasn't home that often, and like you said, maybe Lisa was a good liar.
That's a good point.
You know,
that's a good point. Let's continue.
I'm just thinking.
I don't have to worry about that because Lisa's loyal to me.
Yeah, man, you never know. People are very strange these days.
That's such a weird line.
I used to know a girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
What a story, Mark.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend, and I love Lisa so much.
Ouch. Damn, that hurts, bro.
he doesn't give a fuck, bro. Dude, I would say that Mark is more evil than Lisa.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. Mark is just a dumbass. Here's the thing. He's not evil. He's not evil.
He's a fucking coward.
He's
is
a
what he
bitch.
is.
He's a bitch, but he's not evil.
Bro.
Lisa's evil.
But I would say that Mark is worse than Lisa is.
Mark could have easily walked away from that situation, but he didn't.
But that's the thing, though. Okay, because Lisa, she's making these decisions. She's like your bad thoughts, right? She's like the fucking devil on your shoulder.
It's like okay,
and
yeah.
Mark just keeps listening to her, and he keeps acting like nothing's happening. He's having a normal interaction with his best friend that he just like slept with his wife, not his wife, but with his fiance behind his back. How could you do that? Something like that, bro? No, like that's what I mean. Like that's why it's like. At the end of the day, you decide whether or not you want to follow like this dark path, and not only did he follow it, he's acting like nothing happened. He's not doing anything about it.
Well, not just that, but also, a good metaphor to use would be something like, he's Darth Vader and she's like Emperor Palpatine. Like he's her bitch.
Yes, but it's like
he's a young guy who, he's a good looking guy who's, fit.
But the difference between those two is like Darth Vader is in it with Palpatine. As for here, Mark, he knows what
he knows that it's
between
wrong.
Good and bad.
Yeah. He just refuses to act out on it because he's too horny.
That's why I think it's worse.
He's too fucking horny.
That's why I think it's worse.
This is why you don't, like I said before, this is why I don't fuck with guys who don't get bitches, bro. I'm serious, bro. Like I'm serious.
Yeah.
They'll kill you over pussy, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you are very lucky.
Well, maybe you should have a girl, Mark.
The green screen is so bad.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet.
He's bragging to his face, bro. He's bragging to his face. Yo, bro, that's like different level of disrespect. Holy shit.
That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up, bro. Mark.
Fuck you, bitch.
I swear to God, bro.
Jesus.
He literally told her, like, yeah, maybe I have a girlfriend. I just don't know it yet. And like,
oh my God. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet.
Well, what happened? Remember Betty? That's her name?
Oh, but yeah, remember? Yeah, that was like the other girl.
That's why I think it was like a while ago.
Yeah, because sorry, I misremembered the scene. That's on me. So, you see, like he's concerned about like Johnny's a good friend because he's concerned about Mark and his relationship life and all that shit.
Bro, if a lot of people loved each other, the world
would be a better place to live.
Let's go eat.
So.
Betty?
Yeah.
So Betty.
Yeah, we don't see each other anymore. She wasn't any good in bed. She was beautiful, but we had too many arguments.
So which one is it?
That's too bad.
She wasn't any good in bed.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
So that's why she's like.
Oh shit. Because I know for a fact. Okay, I know a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
He was dating this chick, and this chick only wanted to do missionary. That's when you pay for prostitution. Mercenary.
She crawls from the window. She comes from the window.
Fuck. So she only wanted to do missionary. Nothing else, no head, no. She didn't want to receive head or nothing. It was just missionary. And I know that and the guy got like a sexual depression from that.
Yeah.
Because it was just like there was nothing coming from the like sexually. It wasn't exhilarating enough for the guy, especially for a guy. It's like it's not easy to get a girl. It's not easy to get sex from a girl. You have to put in work. Yeah. But like in this case, it's like he even said like straight up.
She wasn't any good in bed. She was beautiful, but we had too many arguments.
See? Like she...
Like both factors kind of. Yeah.
That's too bad. My Lisa's great when I can get it.
Now he's reinforcing the fact that Lisa's great in bed. If she's like... And that's probably why...
I know. Whoops.
That might be a reason why Mark kind of really likes Lisa and stays with her because she's good in bed. Because she's good in bed. Maybe.
Dude, they fucked on the stairs though. She did nothing.
Shit. You want my rose?
No, but it's like, sorry. It's maybe like the fact that Johnny said that he's like, it makes him think he's like, oh, maybe like.
But he said, with her. No. Notice how he said when I can get it.
Yeah.
So that means that the sex life is probably not very active.
Yeah.
Even though at that point.
But because of him though, right? Because he's never home.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, but we had too many arguments.
That's too bad. My Lisa's great when I can get it.
Oh, man, I just can't figure women out. Sometimes they're just too smart. Sometimes they're flat out stupid.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you pause there? What does he mean by they're too smart?
Like they'll figure
My
you
woman
out.
is too smart for me. I'm
Like
sorry.
she'll figure you out very quickly.
does-
Like you can't spit game. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but dude, like.
But even
I'm
then,
sorry,
even then, if your game
that
is,
means you're just stupid.
yeah, if your game is solid enough, you can spit game on anyone.
Of course.
But here's the thing: is women who are really smart usually are attracted to really smart men.
Yeah, of course.
So if you're like him, if you're
Or like,
fucking
okay, so is
stupid,
that his excuse that he's just a fucking dumbass? So like,
probably like he's probably 100
when a
IQ.
girl is too smart, it's like, oh, I know that you're not gonna be attracted to me eventually because I'm just stupid.
Because you know a thing called sapiosexuality.
Oh, I think I've heard of it. Where they're
It's-
like,
They're attracted to
they're attracted to their intellect.
To intellect. So a lot of women are sapiosexual to an extent. I think.
Interesting.
So
Well, I think yeah. I mean, obviously, because again, they're also looking for someone that could provide for them. So if you're smart, that means that you're
That too,
that you're
that
good with your
too.
money. Like you know how to
yeah.
take care.
Anyways,
Out. Sometimes they're just too smart. Sometimes they're flat out stupid.
Stupid.
Other times they're just evil.
It seems to me like you're the expert, Mark.
No.
other times it's just evil, right? So he recognizes that
Yeah.
Lisa's evil.
Other times they're just evil.
Now here's the kicker.
It seems to me like you're the expert, Mark.
I don't know who's worse, Johnny or Mark when it comes to women, because he's getting advice from Mark about how to get.
I'd say
bitches, bro.
Tommy is worse than Mark.
Why would you say that? What do you mean by
He
that?
doesn't know
What do
how
you
to
mean
treat
by that?
Lisa. Also, the way, considering who Lisa is, I think Lisa like went with Johnny because, in the moment she kind of saw she saw the opportunity that like he can take care of her, and she's like, I can take advantage of that, you know. And as soon as she started getting bored of him, she's going on to the next person.
Yeah.
So she's easy to get. So Johnny like stumbling upon her, it's like it kind of worked out, and he took that chance, not knowing what kind of person she actually is,
Yeah.
or just not reading it right, or like looking past it. She went with her because she's like one of the few people that she's one of the few women that she can actually sleep with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what kind of that's why they've been together for so long, because she's like maybe the only woman that he can keep.
I mean, have you heard his accent?
What accent? He's American, no?
Other times they're just evil.
It seems to me like you're the expert, Mark.
No. Definitely not an expert, Johnny.
Notice that? Definitely not an expert, Johnny. See, he knows he's bad with women.
What's bothering you, Mark?
What's bothering
What's
you, Mark?
bothering you?
Nothing, man.
See how sus he fucking act? What's bothering you? He walks away.
Do you have some secrets?
Forget it.
Do you have some secret?
Don't you
Why?
talk? Come
Forget
on.
it, dude.
Is it some secret?
No,
Tell me,
forget
come
it. I'll
on.
talk to you later.
Well,
Give me the
well,
football.
whatever.
So Mark basically still hiding the fact that, but like he's giving hints. So he's acting really suspect about it. It's like, what's bothering you? And he just walks away and he's like, what the fuck?
Very sussy.
Because that would probably mean that Johnny was probably able to break down barriers of like conflict within Mark.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the scene with Michelle, who's not the sex scene. Relax.
Fuck. I mean, it's not really a sex scene. It's more just.
No,
I
it's
don't know what the fuck
it's the
that
scene
is.
with her. Michelle is Lisa's friend, and yeah, their discussion.
Quite a bit. He got drunk last night. And he hit me.
He hit you?
He didn't know what he was doing.
Damn.
Are you okay?
Well, I don't want to marry him anymore.
What?
See, like she's confused. Like, what the fuck? Like, how is it that like
You went from here to there.
Here to there, whatever. She wanted to get married, and like, no, I don't want to get married, whatever.
Johnny's okay. But I found somebody else.
Ouch. Johnny's okay. She doesn't want to settle with okay. She wants better than that. She wants the higher level guy.
Lisa, this isn't right. You're living with one guy and you're sleeping with another guy?
I'm doing what I want to do.
Fucking hell. This is why you don't. Oh man, you don't fuck with chicks like this.
Well, who is he?
His best friend. And he lives in this building.
I can't believe you're
Oh
telling
wait,
me.
he lives in the building.
Yeah.
What the? Bro.
And you know what's more fucked up?
It's like right under his nose.
You know what's more fucked up? As far as we know, they never fuck in
Mark's
apartment.
Yo.
He fucks in his he fucks his best friend's wife in his best friend's bed. In his fucking bed,
God,
bro.
That's retarded.
This. It's Mark, isn't it?
Obviously, it's fucking Mark. She figured it out.
We say-
2 seconds, bro. 2 seconds, she fucking realized it.
Dude, she's a detective. XYZ. Bro, she noticed the unzipped jeans, bro. She put together that she's talking about Mark. Like, bro, you can't get smarter than this, man. The smart women that Mark was talking about, when they're too smart, that's her. That's
oh shit.
Yo, that's her, bro. She's too smart, bro. Like the way she's pointing these stuff out, man. Like, holy shit.
You're just thinking about yourself. Somebody's gonna get hurt. You've got to be honest with Johnny.
I can't do that. He would be devastated.
What kind of sense does that make?
I get she's acting out of emotion.
What kind of sense does that make?
Are you telling me that you can't think 2 steps forward?
She's like, wait. Listen to what she
Get
said.
hurt. We say, you're just thinking about yourself. Somebody's gonna get hurt. You've got to be honest with Johnny.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. You gotta
I
be
can't
honest
do
with
that.
Johnny. I can't do that.
He would be devastated.
He would be
Well, if
devastated.
you care so much,
Fucking dumb.
But you're sleeping behind his back.
gotta be
like,
honest with Johnny.
with his best
I
friend.
can't do that.
I don't understand, man.
He would be
It's
devastated.
fucked up.
Well, if you care so much for him, why cheat on him?
Look, I really don't know what to do. I love Mark.
Do you think people...
I don't have any more.
Sorry. Okay, like, I understand, like, yeah, it's a shitty film, but do you think that there are people that would actually behave this way?
What?
Where they would be concerned about, like, how the person would feel and
Of
then
course.
still continue sleeping?
100%.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
Yeah. Because it's like, to them, it's like they just want to keep it within themselves. And they think that, like, if they reveal it, then, like, the person, like, commits suicide or something. No, God forbid. They would, like, they would self-delete.
I love Mark. I don't have any more feelings for Johnny.
Johnny is so excited about this wedding.
I know.
You've got to tell Johnny.
No guilt trips.
You don't feel guilty about this at all.
No. I'm happy.
She's happy.
Something awful is gonna happen.
Please don't tell anybody.
Okay.
You know what's the best way of keeping a secret?
What?
If you don't know the secret in the first place.
Exactly.
So why the fuck would she tell her best friend? I get it. Like she
wants to take it off her chest.
I know, dude, but it's like, it's bad. It bugs me.
The next scene is their conversation, Lisa and Johnny's fight.
Okay.
And they have an argument about Lisa's hoeing ways.
I never hit you. You shouldn't have any secrets from me. I'm your future husband.
He's so certain about it, right?
Spoon.
You sure about that? Maybe I'll change my mind.
Spoon. Okay. So like she's giving him attitude, which automatically is like red flag. Like what the fuck's wrong with this with this bitch?
Of course.
Don't talk like that.
Don't talk like that.
What do you mean?
What do you think? Women change their minds all the time.
You must be kidding, aren't you?
He's so oblivious. You must be kidding, aren't you? Like, aren't you getting the fucking hint?
Like, look at her face. She's not joking.
Of course.
She's not joking. Like anyone who knows like basics of body language. And here's the thing. Here's a tip to everyone around the world. Okay, if you want to understand women, just understand body language. If you want to understand how they feel, understand their body language, the way they talk, the way they speak. If you understand that, you're like unstoppable.
Yeah.
You're literally like a pussy slaying machine. Just saying. Not just for pussy slaying,
yeah,
but also just in life in general. You'll be able to read people so easily.
Yeah, and like maybe people don't understand the importance of reading people, but it's like you can really get rid of the toxic people that in your life that like aren't any help for you and like won't benefit you in any way, and if anything will bring you down. But at the same time, you'll also get to identify the people that are there like to help you, and like they would only be a support, and they will only play a support role in your life, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy how like this movie, I've never like thought of it like critically this way, and I would always laugh watching it.
Yeah, but it's crazy when you sit down and you're
Like
like,
this is actually
"Oh."
sad, bro.
Like it's actually it
I'm-
is a sad movie.
Like man, this makes
But-
me sad, bro.
It's Tommy Wiseau's initial idea for how he wanted the movie to be portrayed. He wanted it to be like so spectacularly like sad and depressing. People wouldn't
Right.
be able to sleep for weeks.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes sense if you look at it from a serious lens
Yeah.
and you're trying
Well,
to
we're
understand.
skipping through a lot of like
A lot of
the funny
shit.
scenes, you know.
Yeah, so we're streamlining a lot of the movie.
All the time.
You must be kidding, aren't you?
Like you said,
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to go upstairs and wash up and go to bed.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Go to bed. It's like 4 p.m., bro. Like look outside. There's
Wait,
fucking
he just
light.
shoved her now though.
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to go upstairs and wash up and go to bed.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should tell me everything.
Yeah, she just shoved her.
I can't talk right now.
Now she's afraid. See your body language.
Dare you talk to me like that? You should tell
Look,
No,
me
actually, you
everything.
know what? I don't think.
look. She's afraid. Look, her hands are like.
No, I don't think she's afraid. I think she's just trying to get out of the situation.
Exactly.
Because she doesn't want. No, but
She's
not
a-
because she's afraid, but just
strong.
because she doesn't want to deal with him.
Mm.
Because she knows that Johnny is too good to do anything to her. That's
Oh,
not
maybe.
fear. That's not fear. That's just her just being like, oh, I don't want to be around him. I just want to go to bed.
Emotional damage.
I can't talk right now.
Why, Lisa? Why, Lisa? Please talk to me, please.
Wait.
You're part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa.
Pause.
Desperation.
Not just that. She is everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing else going on in Johnny's life, really. It's him, his friends, and Lisa.
Yeah.
It's his job, whatever. But like, you have to have other shit to do.
Yeah.
There's no mystery in Johnny. There's nothing to be like, oh wow, like he's an interesting guy. Like he works at a bank. He comes home. He rarely sleeps with his wife, and then he proceeds on to the next day. There's nothing interesting about that life. So, a part of being attractive to women is having a life that's interesting to live, having an eventful life.
Yeah.
And if you have an eventful life, then it makes you and your schedule look much more compelling and much more interesting.
Part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa.
You're scaring me.
You're scaring me. See, that proves my point.
Okay, but it's not the same type of fear. Like, oh my gosh, you're gonna hurt me. It's more the fact, like, dude. When I feel like when a
she's
girl, listen,
very uncomfortable. That's what she is.
she's uncomfortable, but she's uncomfortable because again, like he's not coming from a position of strength. He's showing like extreme neediness and desperation. And when a man behaves that way in front of a woman, it's like their reaction is just to get away.
Yeah.
I don't think she said I'm scared of you because like she's actually like, oh my gosh, you're scary. It's more like, yeah, like I don't want to see you this way. So I'm gonna remove myself from the picture. I don't want to be around you. So it's like it went from, oh, I just don't want to be around this guy because he's boring, to okay, I really don't want to be around him because like now he's just being really fucking weak and like I can't associate myself with him right now, you know?
It's like I think she looks disgusted.
Yeah.
You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Why are you so hysterical?
Do you understand life?
Do you?
Do you?
What the fuck did he mean by that?
You're Johnny.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. Everything will be all right.
Damn.
Because I think she still doesn't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Everything will be all right.
You drive me crazy.
Drive me crazy.
Good night, Johnny.
Don't worry about it. I still love you.
Even though for a fact he knows for a fact that she lied about him. He's like, oh, I still love you. Like, oh, I still accept you.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want to lose her.
But like I said, beta.
Yeah.
So the next scene is going to be the therapy session, sort of, that Johnny has with Peter.
Yeah.
And before this, he hides he hides a, what was it called? A speak record, like a recorder.
Yeah. Oh,
in the telephone line. So here's the scene.
I don't understand women. Do you, Peter?
What man does?
What man does?
See, he hangs out with a bunch of bitches who don't get bitches, bro.
he's a therapist though. Wait, he's a therapist or a psychiatrist?
Psychologist.
Psychologist.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're a psychologist.
But isn't it like, don't psychologists like understand people's behaviors? And
Doesn't mean they understand women.
I mean, to a certain extent.
Like no, like they understand like the behavioral patterns, but like they don't what they don't understand is they don't understand like. No, because it depends on a person to person basis.
Yeah,
now,
of course,
a therapist would be.
But they don't study like women versus men.
Yeah, like they don't study the intersexual
Yeah.
dynamics. So, it's like he says he doesn't understand women.
What's the problem? They never say what they mean, and they always play games.
Do you think
Yeah.
that's true?
Of course.
They never say what they never say what they mean, and they always play games.
Like playing the games part, it really depends on the person. But
Do they never say what they mean? Yeah.
That's true. Not okay. Like obviously,
Not all the time.
All the time. Like,
but like,
obviously, it's not like every time they say something like they mean it in a metaphorical way, or like they actually mean something else. Every time there's like a word that comes out of their mouth. But it's smart. You need to keep into account like women, like they're very emotional.
Yeah.
They're very emotional. So it's like their priority is to make sure that the person in front of them isn't hurt. Just like how Lisa's doing it, right? It's like, don't worry about it. Like everything's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, she's like fucking sleeping behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like. They'll say one thing, or like they'll try to come up with like some explanation instead of telling you directly what the situation is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's true. Playing the games, I think that's only when like they're evil.
Like, well, maybe not. They just want to like they want to test you or whatever.
But not saying what they mean isn't a negative thing either, right? It's like, so for example, like girls, they're not super decisive either. So it's like they could say. Like, okay, like what restaurant do you want to go to? They never
openly want to say like oh, I don't know, where do you want to go, because they're not. It's the decisiveness is not. They're not as decisive.
Because they want the man to take the lead, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're not gonna straight up just tell you, okay, I want to do this. It's like more like they're trying to like sway you to lead to come up with a direction, you know?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Okay. What do you mean? I have a serious problem with Lisa.
I don't think she's faithful to me.
Okay.
In fact, I know she isn't.
Lisa? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I overheard a conversation between Lisa and her mother. What should I do, Peter?
Wait, the scene that he's referring to. Remember how it was shot? Like Lisa and her mom just walk into the apartment to have that conversation and then immediately leave. Oh my gosh, bro! I love how they shot this.
They don't even drop anything off. It's like it's just completely illogical.
It's Lisa we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
But you're a psychologist.
See, he doesn't understand. See, he's like in disbelief. Like, what the fuck? So chances are like, oh, he always probably heard like good things about Lisa or whatever, and how like, oh, she's really nice, whatever. And then it turns out like, you know, she's the devil.
Do you have some advice?
It's a complicated situation, Johnny. I mean, you're my friend, and I don't want to get between you and Lisa.
Dumbass, you're supposed to help him. He's your friend.
But look, if you want to, you should confront her.
I can't confront her. I want to give her a second chance. After all, she's my future wife. You know what they say, love is blind.
Wait, can you pause there?
Yeah.
Okay, other than the fact that love is blind, I don't know.
Love is blind.
I don't know why he put it there, honestly, but he said that I want to give her a second chance.
Second chance. Yeah. That's why I let it play out a little bit. That's why.
I think that is the wrong way to approach the situation. Because, I mean, you mentioned this before. I don't know if you mentioned this on the podcast, how, like, your attention is the most valuable thing you can give a woman.
Yeah.
If he keeps begging her to, like, oh, please make this work with me. Like, I want to give her a second chance. Like, let's try to fix this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he, like, steps away and, like,
removes the attention.
Removes the intention, but more than just the attention, but also, like, everything else that comes with their relationship, and shows her that, like, how empty she is without him.
Yeah.
You know, instead of giving her more attention on the situation.
Do you mean this before or after he finds out that she cheated?
Like right now, he knows.
Right
that
now, he
suspicious.
should dump her one shot.
What?
He should dump her one shot because he knows for a fact.
He knows for a fact that she cheated at this point.
Yeah, he literally says.
I don't think she's faithful to me. In fact, I know she isn't.
In fact, I know she isn't.
Are you sure?
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
yeah. At that point, no. Like, yeah, she should have definitely dumped her, 100%. No, I agree with you. But like, if let's say that wasn't the situation, if it was like someone who you're committed to and like you're gonna marry, and like she's going off and like doing all these types of all these kinds of stuff, or she's just not showing the same level of appreciation, instead of like begging her for that attention to go back to the way it is, I think that's where you have to like slowly start removing.
Yeah, but no, I think in the sense of in his case, he has to dump her one shot. Like he has no choice.
100%. Yeah, no, dude, you can never tolerate anyone who cheats on you, because then that you're disrespecting yourself by doing that.
Yeah, you lose the self-respect, and I think he's lost a lot of self-respect. Because he revolves everything around her, and you can see that as soon as she leaves, what happens?
As soon as she leaves, what happens?
She leaves him. What happens? Like when she leaves him fully at the end, you'll see. I guess
at the end of the movie, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
If you want to, you should confront her.
I can't confront her. I want to give her a second chance. After all, she's my future wife. You know what they say, love is blind.
so. He's blind by his love for Lisa.
But that's also, I think, like a. I think that's also like a not disadvantage, like a negative aspect about men specifically, is that when they plan something out, when they have a goal set in mind, that like it's very hard for them to steer away or imagine a different future. Like in this case, it's like, oh, she's my future wife. I have to give her a second. She's my future wife. I have to give her a second chance. I have to make this work, because like in his mind, he pictured a life with her. In the end, you know. So it's like that's why.
Pussy.
Sometimes life gets complicated. The unexpected can happen. When it does, you just gotta deal with it.
Bro, that's terrible advice.
For a psychologist, he's terrible. Garbage. Garbolo juice. Get a better psychologist. Get Jordan Peterson.
Oh, hi, Mark. Come in.
Speaking of
hey,
devil.
Johnny. Hey, Peter.
Notice how... Here's something I noticed also. Notice how Mark is dressed in comparison to... Usually dresses in comparison to Johnny. Mark dressed... Like, he's wearing jean jackets and jeans and stuff. And it's interesting because he has that... He looks like a bad boy.
Yeah.
In comparison to Johnny, who always
like
wears a suit.
More professional,
always wears a suit. Even though he has like really long hair like that, which is really unprofessional. Yeah, it's like very unprofessional typically. So like in a professional environment, having long hair is not ideal.
Actually, wait, sorry, that's not at all true.
No, but like as a man.
No, I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about like his outfit. Dude, his pants. He wears 3 belts.
That's not bad boy, bro. That's just dork.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad boy. I'm just saying it's not professional.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, well, that's just casual wear. But like I'm saying, like he typically always wears like a suit or like a dress shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Mark is wearing a jean jacket in this case.
We're just talking about women.
Look,
like, oh, fuck, not this again.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
We're just talking about women.
He's so fucking smug.
Bro, it's like
he's such a terrible friend.
Women, man. Women just confuse me.
And he's playing he's playing along too.
Look, and Peter, right? He's the psychologist. Peter's sort of figuring it out.
I have a girl.
Wait.
She's
Is he?
Like look at his face.
Confuse me.
Like women just confuse me, and he's like, okay.
I don't think he's figuring it out.
I have a girl. She's married. I mean, she's very attractive. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
And like he's saying, I have a girl. Like he's already saying that it's his girl. It's fucked up.
Why didn't you mention this before? I mean, is there anyone I know?
No, man, you don't know her.
Can I meet her?
I don't think so. It's an awkward situation.
You mean she's too old? Or you think I would take her away from you?
Huh? Bro, Rizzler.
Huh? Wait, hold on.
You mean she's too old? Or you think I would take her away from you? Huh?
I've never heard that before. What the fuck?
I have my own problems.
My own problem.
Tell me about your problems, Johnny.
Peter, you always play psychologist with us.
He's literally a psychologist.
Look, I'm just your friend. I'm just worried about you.
Lisa's teasing me about whether we are going to get married or not. And we didn't make love in a while, and I don't know what to do.
Damn.
You never really know. I mean, like, you should tell her about your feelings, okay? You shouldn't hide them. You two have been together forever. You can work out anything as long as you talk about it.
Not always.
Not always.
People are people. Sometimes they just can't see their own faults.
I mean, yeah, that's decent. That's
I think that's like the first like decent piece of
Observation.
advice that Peter's
it's decent
given.
observation. Here's the thing: as a psychologist and
Considering-
stuff, they never
yeah.
give you an answer. They want you to figure it out. The idea is so that
They work with you.
well, yeah, and well, not yeah, they do work with you, but the whole idea is that if they give you the answer, you're gonna be less likely to accept it.
Yeah.
But you have if you figure out the answer,
Yeah.
like you're more like we know a guy. We're not gonna name names. Who we give advice to, and then he doesn't take it, and then when he figures it out, he's like, "Guys, I have the best idea," and we're like, "We've literally been telling you this for 2 years, bro."
Yeah, but you have to work with. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
But
moving
to be
a
fair
bigger
though,
place.
he's not playing the role of a psychologist here. He's just playing the role as a friend.
Yeah.
There's one-
No,
Together
notice
forever.
Notice this.
Sometimes they just can't see their own faults.
Notice Mark.
Yeah.
Right. So they're talking
Not
about
always.
talking about chicks and stuff.
People are people. Sometimes they just can't see their own faults.
Hey, yeah, I'm thinking of moving to a bigger place.
He changes the conversation
Yeah.
subject.
I'm making some good money.
Look, you should tell her the truth. I mean, you're doing this for your girl, right?
You're right,
Brings it
Peter.
back.
Brings it back.
Is she getting a divorce, Mark?
You guys are too much. Hey, are you running Beta Breakers this year?
He changes the conversation again.
I am, sure.
No, I'm not doing that this year.
Chicken, Peter, you just a little chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
Okay.
Dude, that was so crucial for the plot
Wait,
to
hold
include that in there.
Hold on. We gotta analyze the scene.
No, I'm not doing that this year.
Chicken, Peter, you just a little chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
See, what did he mean by cheap cheese? Hey, Johnny.
What do you mean by that?
What was he thinking with that, dude? Oh my gosh.
So our next scene is a conversation, I think, again with Michelle and Lisa, and this one's a bit different, and you can understand a bit more. Like it's Lisa kind of trying to convince, like Michelle to kind of follow the same path
Yeah.
of poetry.
Poetry.
Brought the stuff.
I knew I could count on you.
Hi, Mark. XYZ.
Bro, she's a
What are you talking
detective, I'm telling
Examine
you.
your zipper.
Bro, obviously,
guys are too
examine
much.
your zipper like XYZ. Obviously, that's what she meant, bro. Like, what are you, stupid?
No, Mark's his best friend.
Tricky, tricky.
You know,
Listen to what she says. At first I had reservations to whether or not Lisa even liked Johnny, but
I really loved Johnny at first.
I really loved Johnny at first.
Everything's changed. I need more from life than what Johnny can give me. Suddenly my eyes are wide open and I can see everything so clearly.
Fuck.
I want it all.
She wants it all. So she wants, like I said, the hypergamous dichotomy,
Yeah.
the alpha fucks beta bucks.
Yeah.
So she wants, I guess, the fuck from the alpha, right? Like
Yeah,
from Mark,
Yeah.
but the bucks from Johnny. That's what she wants. And then like it's like displaying very clearly in this scene.
Me. Suddenly everything's changed.
Everything's changed.
I
she
need
says.
more from life than what Johnny can give me.
Like we said before, like
Suddenly my
probably
eyes are
something
wide
changed.
open and I can see everything so clearly. I want it all.
You think you can get it all from Mark?
If he can't give me what I want, somebody else will.
Yeah, so the idea is like, okay, well, she'll pump and dump Mark if he gets fresh.
Lisa, you're sounding just like your mother. You're being so manipulative.
So what? You can learn something.
That's an interesting point,
Wait. Oh, shit.
right? Because people
But
are
it's backwards.
what?
Like, backward, like, yeah. No, she's right. Like, her mom is manipulative, but, like, in the other direction. Like, she's
Yeah,
trying to
but
get-
I'm
yeah.
saying like she's like
It's just
she basically took that from her mother.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's
And
in
you're
the
gonna learn about it more later on.
from me. You have to take
Your mother. You're being so manipulative.
So what? You can learn something from me. You have to
See?
take as much as you can. You have to live.
Such a hoe.
Don't worry about me. I have everything covered.
Your point of view is so different from mine.
Look.
What the fuck
I
does she
don't
have covered?
Like everything, like oh, it's like everything's gonna be all right. She's very hopeful, I guess, in that sense.
Like, she's just lying to herself at that point, anyways.
But yeah, she's basically saying like, oh, I want everything. I'm gonna get everything,
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
that she wants. So she wants her cake and eat it, and she wants to eat it too.
Yeah.
She wants to have her cake and eat it too. Okay, so the next scene is actually like it's kind of following on this one, and it's sort of a following on this one. It's the scene where Claudette and Lisa talk again.
I'm fixing the apartment for Johnny's birthday, but I'm really not into it.
Oh, why not?
Because I'm in love with Mark, not Johnny. And here I am planning his party.
Yeah.
It's not right, Lisa. I still think you should marry Johnny. Now, you can't live on love. You need financial security.
Notice how like she's focused a lot more on security than the love.
Yeah.
But like Lisa's focused a lot more on love.
Should marry Johnny. Now, you can't live on love. You need financial security.
But I'm not happy.
She wants
Still thinks I'm
She
gonna
wants to be
marry him
happy.
next month. He's a fool.
So a woman is, I think, in her best when she's happy. Like you don't want a woman who's like depressed and in a fucked up state, because a woman who's happy is the one who's going to bring a lot more peace to your life, and that's kind of like what men want. They want the peace from women.
Security.
But I'm not happy. Still thinks I'm gonna marry him next month. He's a fool.
You expect to be happy. I haven't been happy since I married my first husband. I didn't even want to marry your father.
Back up.
I haven't been happy since I married my first husband. I didn't even want to marry your father.
You never told me that.
Interesting.
That's fucked up.
She doesn't know how to love.
Yeah.
Lisa doesn't know how to love because her only view of love has been in a loveless marriage between her mom and her father.
Oh shit. We're getting to some deep shit here. This is going back to Voldemort. No, but that's so interesting though that you bring that up. Like, it's true. Like when you don't have loving parents, you don't learn to you don't know what to look for anymore. And like you have a hard time maintaining those kinds of relationships. And it's like you have a very different viewpoint on life. And yeah, you're right.
But Voldemort is a bit different because he literally physically could not love because of the whole.
Yeah, but again, like that's all fiction. But it's just the idea that I think the lesson to learn from that is like if you need like your parents need to love each other in order to raise you.
Of course.
You know.
Well, it's true. All men are assholes. Men and women use and abuse each other all the time. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Up.
What the fuck are you teaching here? It's so messed up. Yeah, wait, hold on a second. Did Lisa ever tell her mom that Johnny didn't get the promotion?
Yeah.
She did.
He didn't get his promotion and he got drunk last night and he hit me. That's the scene.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Women use and abuse each other all the time. There's nothing wrong with it. Marriage has nothing to do with love.
She's loveless. And this is why you don't take advice from a woman like this who doesn't feel love, because the love will amplify the marriage, will make it stronger, will make it better.
Yeah.
But obviously love fluctuates over time, but the thing is, it's like that genuine burning desire and the love for another person, for your partner, is what's going to make that marriage a lot stronger in the long run.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like you also have to realize there's also a level of like there's a degree of duty involved.
Yeah.
So it's like if you have a duty to your children, then that's going to also keep your marriage intact to a certain extent.
Marriage has nothing to do with love.
Johnny's okay, I suppose. Actually, I have him wrapped around my little finger.
Well, you should be happy then.
See, that's her reaction to that. She's like, "Why are you?" She could have been like, "Oh, why are you manipulating Johnny?" But her reaction to that was,
"Oh, okay,
yeah,
it's fine. You can
whatever.
manipulate him as long as you still have him like wrapped." Yeah.
As long as you marry him and you get the resources and stuff.
Right.
I have him wrapped around my little finger.
Well, you should be happy then.
But I don't love him.
Don't throw your life away just because you don't love him. That's ridiculous. You need to grow up, and you need to listen to me.
Fairies.
Okay, Mom, I'll see you at the party. I just need to be alone right now.
Claudette is perfectly fine with Lisa manipulating Johnny, and she's as long as Lisa marries Johnny and gets the resources from that marriage.
Yeah.
And even if she divorces him, she's still gonna get half his shit. So
yeah.
Next scene is actually Johnny's party. And in this party, like I think Johnny begins to really figure out that Mark is being very sus about all of this.
Yeah.
They proceed to have a fight, and this is the fight at their party.
Lisa looks hot tonight.
I love.
Why is that a line?
Lisa looks hot tonight. Fucking Cal Kestis.
What the fuck is it?
Fucking Cal Kestis, bro. That's who he is.
Hot tonight.
Lisa looks hot tonight.
It's not his wife. Like, who the fuck was that next to him?
Maybe it's his sister. Who the fuck knows? So
whose baby is it? Is it mine?
No, of course not.
How can you be sure? Come on, Lisa.
see now, okay, yeah, he shaved. Okay, so now he's perfectly fine with it. So there's a previous scene where during the party where they all go outside, and then before they go outside, they all go outside. Mark and Lisa are the only ones left inside the apartment, and they start making out. So Mark has fully accepted the fact that this is
that was
something.
before this scene.
That was before this scene. Lisa, Mark has finally reached the point where he's fully into it. He doesn't give a shit about Johnny anymore. I mean, frankly, he probably didn't give a shit about him from the beginning.
Yeah, to be honest.
But he fucked. So now he's fucking her, and it's sort of an official affair, I guess.
Maybe is it mine?
No, of course not.
See, it's fair for him.
Wait, but I don't understand this seene. Why Lisa reacts this way?
Well, maybe because she has to show face or something. But
why doesn't she just whisper?
Because it's just exciting to her, probably. Because she said to make it. She said because what happened before this scene is that she said that she was expecting to have a baby with Johnny, and then she said oh, I just did it to make it interesting.
Yeah, but for Johnny and her, but because she loves Mark, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't she just say whisper to him? It's no, sorry, I was just lying about that, and then cut it.
No,
because
then it would have probably then the cat would have been out of the bag, and then she wouldn't have been able to hold up the facade.
She told her friends though.
But it makes it exciting to her. They're gonna bicker about it. They're gonna fight. And maybe that's the whole point. Like you said, she's trying to stack things up to eventually leave Johnny. And she knows that probably this might spark something.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So.
Maybe it's not that deep. Maybe it's just really bad writing.
Probably.
But it's still really fun to do this. So obviously Mark is asking, is it my kid? Because he's fucking her. But
how can you be sure? Come on, Lisa.
Just stop asking me stupid questions.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Just shut up.
Shut up, bitch! What are you doing? What's going on here?
You really don't know, do you?
What's going on here?
Maybe I know more than you think I do, Mark.
Okay, so here's my question. When do you think Johnny figured out that it was Mark who was sleeping with Lisa?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the sequence, how the scenes progressed. Okay, when did Lisa and her mom come into to the apartment to have the conversation and then walk back out?
It was before before his therapy session.
Okay. Yeah, so already there,
Mark
laid out a clear hint that the girl that he was seeing was already married.
Already married, but at that point, Johnny wasn't suspecting. I think it was the point, honestly. Okay, there's a part. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back a little bit.
Wait.
Okay, so
I have something I want to show you.
This is the scene where they stay behind.
Oh, right.
So, what do you want to show me?
Such a scumbag.
It's a surprise.
Surprise. Oh.
Wow, what a surprise.
Yeah, so
what are you doing? I mean, are you crazy?
Zoom.
Everybody's here.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're all outside.
Bro, it's all part of her master plan. She's a genius.
Yeah. Fucking whore.
What's going on here?
What's going on here? Who the fuck is that guy? I don't know either. I don't even know his name.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? Who the fuck are you?
I love this guy.
Hey, look.
I love him.
I love him.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
You don't understand anything, man. Leave your stupid comments in your pocket.
You understand what you're doing? You're going to destroy Johnny. He's
very sensitive.
Sensitive.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm in love with Mark.
How can you do this?
How can you do this?
You make me sick.
Thank you, honey. This is a beautiful party. You invited all my friends. Good thinking.
You're welcome, darling.
But why is
You
he
know how
wrapping
much
his
I
arm?
love
I do.
Michelle
That's,
like
that's
that?
her friend. This is friend.
You know, it's getting really hot in here.
Okay, okay, so they all walk out, right?
Yeah, and she doesn't.
And in
give any
his
attention.
face here.
Yeah, but she doesn't give him any attention. But like, how do you know? But how does he find out that it's Mark?
Mark just walked out of the house.
Oh, so he saw him coming out and then he came in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, because he was already suspicious. He wasn't sure who it was, and then he kind of pieced it together there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joey, what's going on here?
You really don't know, do you?
Maybe I know more than you think I do, Bart.
Shit, alright?
What do you want?
Shit, alright. Oh, fuck, he actually hooked.
Stop it! All right. Okay, folks, everything is fine. Fight is over, folks. I'm sorry, Mark.
See, Johnny's a forgiving person.
Too forgiving.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Fight
okay.
is over, folks. I'm sorry, Mark.
I'm sorry, Mark. And look at the way Mark reacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. So there's like a sense of pain in his voice, like he knows what he's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
But he still is addicted to like the drug
I
of
think-
sex.
Yeah, I think he's just not sorry at that point. I think he's just saying it more like, okay, yeah, whatever.
No, I think
Get this
he
over
might
with.
be sorry, but like
don't
deep
think so.
down a little
I
bit.
think both Mark's and Lisa's mentality at this point, which is terrible, but it's more it's like, I think the way that they approach this is like, okay, yo, if he hasn't found out at this point, like it's his fault, you know?
Yeah.
Which is, it's not the
It's
right way
fucked
to
up.
think. It's really fucked up, man, especially if you're his best friend. Anyways.
So now they're dancing together. I skipped a little bit, but like there's like pretty much nothing. Now they're dancing together, and they're all like very touchy.
What are you doing?
Now, obviously, what are you doing? Dancing very touchy like that
Yeah.
in public.
Of course.
In public. She's not even hiding it anymore.
None of your business.
None of your business. None of your business. What are you doing dancing with my best friend like that?
What are you doing?
None of your business.
You're my future wife. What are you doing, Lisa?
Leave her alone, man. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Damn.
Wow.
You're my future wife. What are you doing, Lisa?
Leave her alone, man. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Since when do you give me orders?
Since Lisa changed her mind about you. Huh. Wake up, man. What planet are you on?
Fuck. I think you should leave right now, Mark.
Yo, it's so fucked up, bro.
On his birthday.
Right?
On his birthday, they're doing
Yo.
this. This is his birthday party, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it. We were just having fun.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
See, that's a deflection
You're
tactic.
spoiling my fun.
That's a deflection tactic. Oh, we're just having fun. Oh, we're just going out. Well, we just had 1 or 2 drinks. Oh, I just slept
She's
over at his
acting
house.
like the victim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I slept over at his house. Why are you being so manipulative? Why are you being so rude?
She's such a manipulative
Bitch.
fuck.
Sorry,
Mark.
So I
Don't
think you should
spoil it.
leave.
We were just having fun.
I think you should leave, Mark. That's what he says. And then Mark.
Don't worry about it, man. Okay?
Don't touch me, motherfucker. Get out.
Get out. But like, I understand his anger. Obviously, like.
No shit.
Obviously, like, he wants to give her a second chance.
But again, it's that mindset, right?
Yeah.
She's obsessed with getting to the point that he imagined of having
Yeah.
her as his wife.
Yeah,
you
but he
know?
wants him to leave at least. Then they start
Stop
fighting.
it! Stop it!
Girl alone.
You know, he actually got pushed hard there, right?
Yeah.
You two are acting like children.
Well, there was actual tension on set though, right? At that point. I mean, you've read the book, like, you know.
Yeah, Greg Sestero was pretty fed up at that point, according to him.
Yeah.
He was pretty fed up about doing the movie. He hardly even acted out.
Because he lost his opportunities elsewhere because of it, right?
No, well, that's really in the movie more.
Oh, that's just more Hollywood. Okay.
Yeah, it's more Hollywood stuff.
Son of a bitch.
You're gonna ruin the party.
To keep your girl satisfied, she will come to me.
Oh, fuck!
Yo.
That's a mess. Jesus Christ.
Do you think
Again, he's acting like he's the victim.
do you
here.
think Mark has like good dick game?
I don't know,
Probably better than
Johnny because like he doesn't aim for the fucking belly button at least.
like fucking fucks her in her hip.
Son of a bitch.
You're gonna ruin the party.
If you keep your girl satisfied, she will come to me.
Get out my house. I kill you. I'll bring him in full body.
I break every bone in your body.
If you keep your girl satisfied, she will come to me.
Get out my
So
house.
hard to hear.
I kill you. I'll bring him in full body.
Stop it!
I kill you, you bastard.
Kill me.
Bastard.
Tried.
You betrayed me. You're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
So they fight. What kind of fight is this?
Shut up! It's over! It's not over. Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
Notice his language.
I'm fed up with this world.
Everybody betrayed. He felt like everyone betrayed him. His best friend slept with his wife, future wife. His future wife slept with his best friend.
His best friend slept with his future wife.
And his future wife slept with his best friend.
And his best friend slept with his future wife. That's crazy.
But his future wife did sleep with his best friend.
Bro, that's like I can't even process that. Holy shit.
I know.
No, but yeah, like he lost.
This is haram.
Okay, so at this point, Johnny pulls out the tape recorder and he plays the recording on a thing. So that's why I didn't put the conversation they just had, because they just had a conversation. Lisa and Mark just had a conversation over the phone, and he's about to play that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So now he puts that in.
Hi, Mark. I need to talk to you.
What's going on?
What's going on here?
Don't worry about Johnny. He's just being a big baby. You know, I love you very much. You're the sparkle of my life.
Sparkle
I
of
can't
my
live
life.
without you.
You're the sparkle of my life.
While she's packing to leave.
No, but like that's to leave to go where?
Yeah.
Mark's place. But like she said, I'm thinking buying and getting a new place. Notice how I didn't notice that before. Notice how Mark is trying to get away.
Well, get away from when? At the party?
Remember when they were talking about the therapy session? She's like, "Oh, I'm thinking about moving to a new place."
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, it's to get it further away from Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Fuck. Jesus. Fuck. Anyways, so he catches her. He catches them finally. Like this is like dead ass evidence.
Very much.
You're the sparkle of my life, meaning like he excites her.
You're the sparkle of my life. I can't live without you. I love you.
You little tramp.
Trump.
How could you do this to me? I gave you 7 years of my life.
7 years now.
Betray me. We see what else we have in the state.
Fuck. She's like, how could you do this to me? Yeah, I gave you 7 years of my life. Like he feels the level of betrayal he feels, because it's like imagine you give somebody that much and then they betray you like that.
Yeah.
Fuck. That must hurt. It must really hurt. He's in a lot of pain.
Dude, he lost his job. He lost his best friend. His wife is cheating on him. Like
everything.
Like rock bottom, bro. He was up here. He fucking crashed.
Well, and you know what? I think this is one of the few scenes where he actually acts pretty decently.
I love you.
You little tramp. How could you do this to me?
How could you do this
I gave you 7 years of my life.
I thought, but here's the thing, it might be just because we're speeding it up, but like...
Oh, that's why. That's definitely why.
And you betrayed me. We see what else we have in the state.
Because it actually sounds right now.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. You little prick. I put up with you for 7 years. You think you're an angel. You're just like everybody.
So she feels like she put up with him for 7 years. But like, so it's like a service that she did.
Yeah.
And she's fed up with that.
Fuck. I treat you like a princess. And you stab me in the back. I love you and I did anything for you to just please you. And now you betray me. How could you love him?
Notice that? Notice the language?
Yeah.
She did everything to her. He did everything to appease her. And what did that do? What did that do? His heart's broken. He lost his best friend. He lost a promotion.
Yeah.
But like, see, this is why you don't simp for women, guys. This is why you maintain frame. This is why you maintain composure, because you don't want to end up like this guy.
Yeah.
You really don't. If you end up like this guy, like I'm sorry, like this, like you're fucked. Like you're dead ass fucked.
Just pleased you, and now you betray me. How could you love it?
It's interesting how it hurts him more that she loves him more than the fact that she fucked him, like that she fucked his best friend.
Yeah.
And which is interesting because usually it's the other way around. Guys who care more about where the woman got fucked, like if the woman got fucked or not, and women care more about whether or not a guy loves the other girl.
Yeah.
Because it's the emotional thing, but to her, this is a bit backwards. Like he's very feminine here.
Why don't you ditch this creep? I don't like him anymore.
I don't blame you.
No, he's not worth it.
Wait, this scene.
Why don't I come up there and be with you?
Fair use.
Sure, baby, come on up. I want your body.
You got it.
So that was the last thing I wanted to show.
Yeah.
So to sum it up, guys,
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. So to sum it up, guys, like, can you really trust anyone? But for real, like, be very careful with who you hang out with. Make sure that the guys you hang out with are trustworthy and get bitches. So be careful with who you hang out with. Be careful with who you spend your time with, because you don't want to end up like Johnny, where he gets betrayed by his own woman. He gets betrayed by his best friend. Everyone betrays him, and then he ends up taking his own life. Like, you don't want to end up like a guy like him, like the way he did.
You're right. I think you just have to be careful with who, like, how you're behaving around people and like what you're paying attention to. Like, it's you need to work on yourself before you think about other people. And I think Johnny was too focused on his life and like his mission moving forward, and like he didn't put enough attention on his relationship and like on himself, how he should act as a person and how he can improve. And because of like his lack of self-improvement led to Lisa like losing interest in him. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this format, if you enjoyed this show, and if you enjoyed this type of content where we kind of dive more into like romantic subjects, like leave a like and just comment below if you actually do enjoy it, because I enjoy talking about it. It's really fun.
I honestly thought it'd be way funnier. Like, it got pretty fucking deep, dude.
Yeah, it got
Damn.
very. I mean, you were trying really hard to contain your laughs.
That's
like,
yeah, for sure. No, but it's like I just thought that like there would be like a lot more points where we just
start laughing.
But just
selected
imitating the film, like funny scenes and stuff. But yeah, it got pretty deep. It got pretty serious.
Anyways,
but, yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Next week's show is gonna be a show about something that's a little bit contemporary, at least. Fuck. And yeah, we should be really good.
I think I'm missing this one, right? Next week I can't be on the show.
Yeah,
I want it to be on so bad. Yeah. But anyways, you guys are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Anyways, so before we end it, we're going to do a quick skit on our favorite scene in the movie.
Hi. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Wait, how did it go again? I froze. Hold on a second. Hi. Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
How much is it? No, that's you! Fucking dumbass! Hi. Bro, I can't. Wait, let me take off my fucking headphones. Why? Because you're right. I can't. Hi. Stop fucking laughing. It's the fucking walking
takes two.
Oh my gosh. Bro, this scene is 20 seconds. We can't be fucking it up this much, bro.
Hi. Come on. Come on.
Every time you say that, bro, I can't help it.
Bro.
Okay. Go back. Let's do this.
Hi.
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hey, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $20.
It's $18.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we have it. Like,
Hi.
hey, how can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
Fuck, you were so close.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
God!
Yo, you're doing it. Yo, you're too good, man. Fuck.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. You fuck! You smiled! I'm sorry. Okay.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Fuck! Yo, I'm in, bro! Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
You fucker.
It's a stare, bro. I can't stop thinking. Yo, I'm literally like, you have no the kind of thoughts I'm trying to get into my brain right now. Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change.
Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Yes! Bye-bye. Fuck you. Yo, what the fuck?
No. Gotta do it one more time.
Okay.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me.
It'll be $18.
Fuck.
Sorry, yeah, that was me.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you.
What happened? Hi. Come on, man.
Yo! Fuck!
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me.
That'll be $18.
Fuck you, bro. It's how much is it? That'll be $18.
Shit. I keep forgetting that you have two lines there. Fuck.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Come on! Oh God!
Dude!
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. Dude, you have to stop staring at me like that, man.
Stop laughing, bro. When you laugh, I laugh, bro. I'm not laughing. You have to be a better actor, bro.
Can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change.
Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh! Fuck!